Are we live? Hello. Hey guys, how you doing today? We are back. We figured we'd come back and do a little video like we do every week. And I'll be on Facebook in about 2 minutes. Because for some reason I'm running slow today. So, anything going on with you, Rob?
Not a whole lot.
No.
We did have a suggestion for like a topic today, though.
I saw that. It's a very good topic.
Yeah, like a 30 for 30 kind of thing that Bill Rush was suggesting. That
there is a. Come to find out, I honestly can say that I've blocked out part of my childhood due to scarring, and I believe that's part of it. I completely forgot about the Circleville Baton Corps.
Yeah.
So my sister was a part of it.
Was she like your Scottie Pippen?
Yes, yeah.
She was kind of like your Scottie Pippen. Like you only let her do stuff if you had like confidence that she wouldn't.
Yeah,
mess
well,
up.
I couldn't swing a baton. I was like, and then it'd fall down. Yeah. So because of that, I never really did that. I'm sweating like crazy. Our air is out. So if you guys see a sweaty shirt, again, it worked on Saturday. Sunday, of course, we're not open. Monday, we're not open. Tuesday, it's out. So you guys just have to forgive me for having a wet shirt.
Yeah, it is definitely really warm here, and it's been about the 5th time that we've,
So
everybody.
Yep. Hopefully we will we'll fix this at some point. That would always be great.
Where's the tab of that?
When I opened Pokemon White, there's actually a save. I checked it out. And I just made my own save because I don't.
Oh, cool.
That's cool. So yeah, there's customers in here, which is good. And Bobby's in here.
Yeah, I'm not getting any.
Help him today, so.
I'm not getting any of the comments.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on.
Huh.
Sorry, guys.
Yeah.
I'm not ignoring you. But anyways, yes, there is. Yes. Sometimes when you're a young adult, you're forced into doing stuff you don't want to do necessarily. So that is part of the Circleville Cadet history I've tried to block out. So, anyways, we do. But I actually remember at that point I started to think that girls were kind of cute. I was probably I was like 8 or 9, so I didn't mind girls in like, the dresses, the outfits and stuff. So.
Well, that's cool.
Okay, there we go. I finally got a comment. Okay.
That's good.
Hey, Josh, how you doing? Michael, how you doing? Anyways, okay. All right, we are back. Still sweating, so.
Yeah.
Not much, Michael. Hey, did you do a break last night? I was wondering how your break did. If anybody wants to check him out, Michael Jennings is a customer of ours. He does breaks. He's in Galloway, which isn't too far from here, and he's usually down here at least once a week. And a lot of times he buys some of his breaking product from us. So if you buy something, it could be delivered here to save on shipping probably. So if you want to check him out, he may share his link to his Facebook break page and buy sell trade page and stuff like that too.
Yeah. Hey, Bobby, I think they need some help.
Yeah. Josh Watt said, hi guys.
Oh, you're fine.
Dawn, we are not staying cool today. The air's out, 75 plus in here. I'm sweating like a dog. I don't know why. For some reason,
We'll be back.
Oh, cool.
I feel like we'll be back at one point.
Oh, great.
That's
Right
good.
for the Nintendo 64. My mom wants it.
Uh-oh.
How much are those?
Yeah.
Let's do $3. I'm sure that's really
We're just
cheap.
making up prices while we go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes we do that. So.
I collect Pokemon. I have a huge collection.
No, cool.
That's cool, buddy. So what are we going to talk about? The Southway American Legion show? Yeah, we got a video, right? Yep, you just walk by. It's cool. We're right there. We're just doing a live video. You're okay.
Sorry.
Oh, no, you're good.
Michael said he
One of these knives, though.
Yeah.
Yes, he did 3 boxes last night. 3 brand new boxes.
Hold on just a second. I'll make... Hey, Bobby. She needs a knife, too, when you get a chance.
He evidently got some panini packs to open, too.
Oh, that's
Like, yeah, everybody was trying to scramble to get points for panini points last night, so... to get those in different packs, so... Okay.
So we
Oh,
actually
I-
have customers, which is good. Again,
Yeah,
we
we-
don't stage it like this. We
Yeah,
literally
no.
have customers.
I mean, well, you guys don't see it, but we do when they walk off screen. We hand them $5. That's
Yeah,
what we do.
we're
We're
like,
like, hey, here's
thanks
$5.
thanks for hanging out.
Thanks for making it look like we have customers, like people care about us. So.
Yeah. So
Let me see. If you can, I'm gonna go ahead and give you guys the spiel as I always do. Check out GameTimeSportsCollect.com, Rob's website, where he has how many products you think you got online right now?
probably 20.
20
different hobby boxes. Probably.
20 mostly new hobby products.
Yeah.
And $5 shipping anytime. And you know, you can find me on eBay. I'm listing stuff under Yahoo 23. And we've been doing okay lately. The shop's been doing pretty good too. So, not gonna say it hasn't, even with the COVID. And fortunately, Pickaway County is still in yellow, which I've heard that's better than red or purple.
I guess so.
So I think that's the thing. It's like because like Franklin County, you're supposed to wear a mask anytime you're out in public at this point, and we are not to that point. So.
We'll jump in.
What are you doing Saturday?
Okay, so Saturday, everybody who is a card collector in Ohio is probably going to be at the Southway American Legion show.
Everybody in Ohio?
Yeah, literally. Yeah.
Cool.
Everybody in Ohio is going to be there if they care about cards and they're available. Because it's actually going to be one of our better shows. I mean, we're the best monthly show in Central Ohio. Now, we're the only one right now. But it's still, we're the best.
Yeah, in Central Ohio.
In Central Ohio, yeah. So, it'll be the second month we've been able to go since COVID. We actually are going to, I have done tried to done a pretty good job, I guess, to promote it as far as marketing and all that sort of thing. So, speaking of that, I did add a different page to the website, GameTimeSportsCollect.com, that you mentioned, just talking about the show if you are not sure where it's located. And so this month, we're going to do some special things, like we're going to give packs of cards.
Packs of cards.
Away to kids.
Is like Prism?
Yeah, it will not be like Prism, but it'll be, it'll be $1 and $2. Yeah, $1 and $2 packs for like kids under the age of say 14.
Okay.
Something like that. So we're just anybody, you just hit the door, just come out. We're going to do that. We're also be giving away a blaster.
Are you just having to fill out a lottery ticket, or are you actually making?
I'm actually
because you might want to do. I was going to talk to you off air, but you might want to see if people want to leave their email, also to add to your mailing list or email list, so you can let people know on upcoming shows and stuff like that. Special events and stuff like that.
Yeah, absolutely. So I'm going to do like a ticket thing to get in for some of these drawings. Now the packs, that's just for kids. That's cool. But yeah, you'll fill out a little ticket. But like we're gonna do like a door prize at 11. Don't have to be present to win. We're gonna do a door prize at 2 o'clock. I won't even make you be present for that. But for the show cash, which it'll literally be a little gift certificate, $50. And this is the first time we've given away anything close to this amount in show cash. So 1 o'clock.
1 o'clock.
$50, and you do have to be present. So
Is there any chance we can leave the shop can open up at 2 so I can be there to try to win the $50?
Yeah, no, sorry.
Daggone it.
So
all right. You guys are taking me and Bobby out of the equation. That's two less. So
yeah, that's true.
If there's only 4 people that show up for the show, you got 50% chance of winning.
Yeah.
I think there's going to be about 100 people at the show. So you take out 2, now you got a 98% chance of winning. So, Leon, this is a Eine Oberly special. She likes to cut my hair. She has ends up being a buzz cut. I do get my hair styled every couple months or so, or I kind of did it during COVID. But since I was up there last weekend, I was like, yeah, go ahead and fix it up. So during the winter, I keep it short, or summer, I keep it short. Winter, I'll go back to regular length, or like a actual regular haircut. So,
well, I was going to have you, like, you probably know this product better than me, but the product we're giving away at 2 p.m. At the show.
Okay, that
is a door prize.
Crunch Time.
Yes.
Which is a special that we had a customer of ours put together for us. It literally it's all basketball. You only get 3 cards per box.
And what's the name of his break page? I don't think we've ever.
Crunch Time.
Is that literally the name of his page? Okay, yeah, Crunch Time. So
on Facebook,
Yeah.
it's under Crunch Time Sports or something like that.
Yeah.
I'll have to ask him and check for next time. But you literally you're going to get 3 cards, and they're either going to be Michael Jordan, LeBron James, Zion Williamson, or John Morant. There's no commons. Literally, your 3 cards are going to be good players. Now the cards could vary. I've seen some really good boxes. I've seen some average boxes, but most boxes are average. But you're gonna if he draws your name, you're getting it for free. I would say that's a win, no matter what's in it.
Yeah, so that's what we're giving away at 2. So just to kind of close the door on this Southway American Legion show, it is in Columbus. The governor is supposed to make an announcement about masks. There was the mayor of Columbus made an announcement about masks. I am not the police. They are recommending you wear a mask. I am not going to turn anybody away because they are not wearing a mask. I will be there, and I will be wearing a mask.
Yeah.
That's what I'm going to do. And so make sure you want to do that. And just in case you're watching this video, we know that a few people watch this video later on. If you missed this show, there's a show July 11th. The next show's August 22nd, and the one after that is September 26th. They're always Saturdays, and they're 10 to 3. Last month I did do it longer than that, but that was basically because of COVID to try to spread it out. 10 to 3 is a pretty good time frame. Most of the dealers are wanting to wrap up by then. So
now if you have new dealers, then do you do anything special for them?
For the
do you do any give away a table or anything?
Yeah, well, not specifically just for the new dealers, but
drawing.
I did want to mention that I had 11 people, 12 people contact me in the last 4 days about setting up. Everybody that does the show wants to basically comes back 9 times out of 10, especially if they live in that general Columbus, Ohio area. There's not a lot of choices, and most people do pretty well. I know last month everybody, because of COVID, people just getting out. We had almost 100 people through the door. Everybody did pretty well.
Yeah.
I did actually have 2 different regulars say they could not make it. One I knew about, and one was more last minute. So there's 2 new dealers that have never set up before, for sure, that are going to be there. So a lot of people messaged me and asked me this. So there's about 15 or 16 dealers. Ends up being about 22 tables. That's where I'm at right now. I usually have about 10 people on a waiting list. So I need to be more organized with that waiting list, to be completely honest. But chances of you getting in the show, I mean, it's possible. Like, I let 2 new people in this month, but a guy that's done the show 14 times in a row misses 1 month, I'm putting him back in next month. So I hope that makes sense, and I hope that's fair to everyone.
Leon, not everybody that wears a mask gets a pack of cards, unfortunately. It will be kids 14 and under.
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at.
But, what else did he say? Leon really likes Tommy. And, Leon's done the show before, too, in the past. He moved, and he's just... Now he's just a regular customer, so... come in and spend the money, so... we'll be there early. Me and Bobby usually go to the show early, so we can get back to the shop by noon-ish. Usually by noon, but we got that going on. Let me see. Oh, we do have the newest Beckett Monthly. This is the multi-sport. So if you are looking for this, for looking up prices and stuff like that, we do have that in. It just came in on Monday. So it is current this week. A lot of up arrows on the hot page. A lot of LeBrons, Giannis's, Zion's, and basketball, of course. Baseball or football, it's all Joe Burrows, Tua. At some point, I'm going to have to learn how to pronounce his name, his last name. But right now, we're just going to go with Tua. So, okay. Well, we talked about, we shamed me from my childhood already.
Yeah.
So that's good. We got that out of there. So.
Yeah. That is good.
What else? Did you have a question? Or what was the other question we had? Or did we have a question?
I don't know if we had a question, but I know last time that we, were here, we were kind of talking about, last week, we were talking about how, like, maybe some of the bigger online retailers have been kind of testing the market. I guess, to be honest, we've all kind of been testing the market because we are seeing the best market that we've ever seen, probably in the last 6 months. And in my opinion, it's been good for a few years now, 4 to 5 years. It's been pretty good. But I know you personally with singles have seen it go.
Oh yeah, it just
pretty crazy.
I mean, every time we turn around, I can tell you for a fact, like in the last 2 months, I have a Beckett 9.5 Giannis hoops rookie. It was 175, and then it was up to 375, and now the last one went for 650. And it's like, okay, is it going to go to 1,000? It's a hoops card. It's literally was a $12 card.
Yeah.
That now you can't find a product to find it, but I assure you, there's plenty of those rookies out there to be bought. That people bought some packs, just set them back, blah blah blah. I know one collector in particular that collected, maybe not that far up, but to the mid 2000s, that hasn't even went back to look at their cards, and they're probably sitting on gold mine.
Mm-hmm.
So, because Michael Jordan inserts have went up. He did sell Brady's a while back, but I'm sure he still has Drew Brees's, and Drew Brees's went up. So, yeah, the market is starting to give some respect to that older stuff. But how long will it last?
Mm-hmm.
That is the question to me.
Yeah.
You know,
for me, and not to beat a dead horse, because if you've watched these before, you know me well. You know that I've said several times, like, I did this for years and was trying to make a go of it. And certainly social media helped. Social media helped the whole market. But 5 years ago, my gross sales for the year was like 30 grand or whatever. So it's just crazy of where it was and where it is now. And it used to be like I would lose money. I would buy a product. If within 2 weeks, I'd be lowering it on the shelf.
Mm-hmm.
And now we're talking every other day.
I'm
coming in here and 8 out of 10 products, I'm increasing.
Yep.
You know, if there's a movement, it's an increase, not a decrease on those products. That's what I'm getting ready to do now.
Because he has to, he's looking at his new rebuy, and sometimes his rebuy is more than what he has on the shelf for. So he is accordingly raising that to make it so he can purchase that next box. So
yeah, and I know both you and Bobby for a long time were kind of like thought I was absolutely crazy back in the day because we would, I would sit there and spend $100.
Wait, did I change my mind?
No, you still think I'm crazy. It's just different things now.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it's completely different things.
Yeah.
But as far as making money in business, I don't know if you think I'm crazy. You probably still do sometimes.
You should put a ring on it, just speaking of that.
Oh.
Oh.
Is somebody watching?
No.
Oh, good.
No, but they may watch it later,
Yeah,
and they'll be
they may.
like, ha, ha,
Yeah.
back him into the corner. He will back down. He's just going to say yes.
Yeah. But what was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I'd buy a box for $100 and sell it for $110 or $115, and that's what the market could bear. That's what people expected you to do. People would come in and be like, "What did you pay for this?" And I would feel like weird saying I paid $105. Like I should feel guilty for selling it to him for $115 or something like that. Well, now we've went completely the opposite. Where the bigger online retailers have products like Classics football at $200 the day it releases, and now it's $120. The same sites. Or $120 within a little over a week. So it's like we're testing the market, and I'm wondering, like, it was overproduction that killed this before, but I'm wondering if greed could be what kills this market this time. Because if you're a new person that just got into this in the last 2 to 3 years, and you go to a website or you come in your local shop and you pay $200 for Classics, and then a week and a half later can buy it for $120, what do you think about those people?
Yeah, you're taking it out on Rob. You're like, I'm never going to him again because he ripped me off.
Yeah,
and, and he technically didn't rip you off. He was at what the market was, with the market trended down. Yeah, like that's like buying stock. Like right now, I have some stock in Carnival Cruise Line. Well, it got up to 20. Well, I sold it when I was down to 14. So it's like, am I going to buy more? I probably am. Trying to keep my investments in there. But I definitely want to pull out the money I can. So speaking of people who used to buy a lot off of us, We got Josh Malotz here.
Hey,
He says he's getting impossible to buy wax right now.
it is.
It is.
It
It
is.
literally is. For what you would do, open a few boxes, sell off some better cards, keep some stuff and stuff like that. Yeah, the market's not for you right now, honestly. And it's sad because, I know you want better cards, but you're going to have to pay for them. You're going to have to, you're going to have to pay. If you're looking for a Giannis Prism, yeah. Do you buy $1,100? I think it's $1,300 now. Prism hobby box, or do you look for anything that you can buy to open? I mean, even the cello packs from Walmart are like $60, I think, or $50 or $60, and it's like that's just crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Speaking of that, just this specific topic. This week I got solicited for Bowman Draft, which is a Topps product, but Bowman Draft this year. When I got solicited for it, Bill and I had this conversation. How long is it until Panini and Topps want a piece of this secondary market pie?
Mm-hmm.
Well, Bowman Draft seems to be the start of it because it more than doubled at the cost level.
Really?
It more than doubled. So a box of Bowman Draft, like Super Jumbo or however they configure it this year, is going to be $500 to $600 in your shop, and that is not even them trying to milk anything. That is them making probably the regular 30%, which is standard retail markup. Although a lot of people would complain about you trying to make 30% on a box. I mean, at least years ago.
Yeah.
Now that would be about 30% markup on that product, which is absolutely crazy. They've literally taken that room that we would have had to work with, and they've just shrank.
They definitely want to get their. They want their piece of the pie too. I mean, I'm sure that they're kicking themselves that Prism came out. Regular Prism boxes were from the wholesaler were probably $15 or something like that.
Probably.
Now they're $1,300.
Yeah.
So there's $1,000 there that one person to another person to another person to another person to another person's made.
Mm-hmm.
So everybody probably made $100 or $200 up the chain, and they're not getting any of it. They only got they got their $120, which was a regular markup. So
and so just to briefly talk about this again, we're not talking. A lot of these guys have made a rebuy, and when you've made this rebuy, you've paid secondary market prices. They're probably doing good to make 30%. They're probably not even making 30% if they went back to the wholesaler after they went through their original allotment. But it's like Gypsy Queen is something that I just sold out of recently, and it's just an easy example. Is people were like, well, what was that directly with Topps? Well, directly with Topps, I think it was like $90 or something, let's say. Well, I just, sold through it, I think 170, and just sold the last box last week, sold a couple on the website. But I didn't pay that price. I paid that $90 price for maybe 12 of them. But I've went through 4 cases of that.
Yeah.
So in those other cases, the next time I might have paid $125, the next time I might have paid $135, the next time I might have paid $155.
Yeah.
So that's just how this works. So I'm not saying that your local shop's gouging you necessarily, or even,
it's possible. I mean,
it's possible if their allocation's good.
We're very transparent. We'll be honest with you. We'll tell you what the deal is. But yeah, I mean, there is shops could gouge you, but we're not one of them. We're going to tell you that's what we can afford to do, and if you want to buy it, we're going to sell it to you. If not, it happened. You don't have to buy it. Yeah, Josh, it is definitely not for set collectors anymore. No. There's hardly anybody I know is putting together sets. Maybe sets will be worth something because no one's putting them together. That's my guess. Leon wanted to know, can you guys give me your opinion on whether you think NBA or Major League Baseball will shut down again, and if so, what will impact the card market? Major League Baseball, they said are they officially playing?
I mean, they've made it official, but then you have as big as stars as Mike Trout saying he doesn't feel safe for his family. I think he's got a new child or a child on the way, and he's saying, "Hey, I don't feel safe."
I mean, baseball's gonna be different this year because you're gonna have a bunch of people that are going to opt out from playing until there is a cure or at least a pill or something to take to modify the effects and stuff like that. It's weird. it's a weird situation. It's weird all over. I know basketball, they're all staying at Disney and going to play all the games, and I mean, fortunately, got most of the season in, so it's just playing right up to the playoffs and the playoffs, and then I know that as teams fall out of the playoffs, they're going to move them to that they're basically going to consolidate them into one place. Mm-hmm. So there's not going to be any fans, so it's like you're definitely going to NBA is going to be completely different now. If, for say, LeBron comes back with a championship, I don't think his cards are going to be affected at all in a negative. All I see is them going up. Also, Giannis, I mean, just making it to the end of the playoffs. I mean, those are your two favorite teams, I believe. I don't think that either of those teams are going to not make it too very close to the end. Maybe Boston, So, I mean, whoever is the belle of the ball this year, it's just going to increase the cards. And baseball, I wouldn't put a bunch of money in rookies. I buy up a lot of more base rookies and lower end rookies, and because they're cheaper and stuff like that. But I would not go out and put a bunch of money into Vlad Jr. I like the Blue Jays, Bo Bichette and stuff like that, autographs and stuff like that, because I don't know if baseball's even going to happen. And the game that we see, whatever happens with the game, we may not even appreciate it the way it is, because it's like, one, they're not allowed to, no tobacco, no chewing gum, no spitting, and then you got players that are wanting to opt out of the season. So, you may see it, whatever ends up saying at the end of the day, all the records for all the sports are going to have an asterisk beside it and be like, Corona affected.
Yeah. So the sport you didn't mention, football, I'd said a few weeks back, and I'll stick to this, it has the most upswing. Mm-hmm. It has the potential to be, because in my opinion, the season's going to be the least affected, and it's just, I feel like it's going to have everybody's attention. There's not going to be anything really going on in the fall. It's going to have everybody's attention, and people are hungry for sports. So I really see a big push with football and football cards. I see a pretty big upswing with football cards. Now, speaking of COVID.
Oh, here, Leon asked the question.
Yeah.
I was asking if they shut it down again due to players getting COVID, would that cause card market to flatten out?
See, so let's talk about that. The card market, in my opinion, is as good as it is right now, or let's go back just a few weeks. The card market had a huge surge because of COVID.
Yeah.
So the conditions that were helped produce that were people sitting at home, people not able to get in their local shops, so they're going to the breakers. They're bored. They're throwing money at breakers. They have extra money. Even if they got laid off, they got an extra $600 a week for sitting on their butt.
Oh, yeah.
Some people got the extra government stimulus. Still, their job wasn't affected.
Yeah.
There was extra money just sitting around, and we were all bored.
Yeah.
Those exact conditions are not going to happen again. So if COVID comes back stronger, the government's not going to step in. Now, this is just my opinion, of course. The government's not going to step in and hand us extra money.
Yeah.
They're going to say, this is life now for us. And absolutely, that influx that we had because of COVID is starting to is like slowly the air coming out of a balloon. And I think that's going to calm down. And right before that, it was Zion that really was pushing the market, and especially basketball cards. And I think both of those things, when we put the nail in the coffin of this basketball season, and COVID type stuff continues, but we're not getting the stimuluses from our government, I think the market is going to see a needed correction. But again, the market's been great.
But how long will that market be inflated before it corrects itself?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I mean, it could be a slow thing, but right now, in my opinion, would not be the time to be a huge investor in sports cards, which is a terrible thing for me to say because I sell them for a living.
Well, Josh Malott just said thinking about selling the whole collection, but deciding what to do after that. You know, where to go. And it's like, well, I mean, I know you do it for fun too. I mean, it's not like you're like, hey, I have to open this box and sell something to make money back. I mean, you're doing it out of your extra from your pay and stuff like that. For that reason being said, I don't know where you go.
Yeah,
you know,
but
so
there is still products that are affordable. There are. I mean, anybody going towards, say, a Bowman Jumbo at $550 or whatever, no, that's not a good set collecting product. But Topps 2 Hobbies, 80. That is not that unrealistic. That's 30% markup probably. And it looks like I could rebuy it and still be at that 80 at least for now.
Yeah.
So that, and then I know people don't like, you know, some of it's unlicensed, like the Diamond Kings, but I sell a ton of Diamond Kings, and it's a very fair price right now.
Yeah.
So there are those products that are fair, but I just don't. I mean, it could be a slow bell curve and work, but we are absolutely. I would disagree if Gary V or anybody else out there saying we're still up at the. No, we're on this side of this.
Yeah.
In my opinion,
I would say for wax, we definitely hit the climax because the boxes are getting so out of price that nobody can buy them. Even breakers. You know, breakers are like, oh, hey, I put up a break in it and I filled my break in 22 minutes. You know.
Yeah.
Now it's taking them a day to fill it because nobody can afford to buy the Zion spot in a prison break for $2,000. You know, you literally have to hit a different variation. You can't even hit a base. The base is a throwaway when you're putting out $2,000. So
yeah, and keep in mind, like last week, I did say that. I mean, I know some of you are out there going, "Yeah, I can't afford to." And maybe you're looking at big websites and not walking in your local shop. And for the first time ever, the big websites are the ones that seem to be really testing the market. Where your local shop's like, my gosh, I'm making 60% profit on this. This is a great day for me. So, like it happened with Classics. We weren't the only one in Central Ohio that had Classics at $150 on our shelf initially, when the bigger retailers were $200. So, I mean, it is paying a visit to your local shop, and you know, just seeing what's going on.
Also, if your local shop is like us, I believe ourselves to be very friendly. We try to accommodate the first round of prices to, you know, because Rob will sometimes be like, hey, the online stores are 180 on this, but I'm gonna be 150 for the first week because, you know, he can afford to do that because that's what the first round is. But, you know, it comes around that second round, he's paying more than that. So you have to do what you
or there's products like mini basketball products I literally get 2 to 3 boxes of. I'm going to have to try to make the most out of those 2 or 3 boxes. Again, sorry about that.
Right, we're back.
I got a phone call.
We got a phone call.
But like, I'm still very fair, even though I got to make the most of that money. I'm still very fair. You know, there's some guys that regularly have bought basketball. There's guys that buy one of everything. You know, I'm going to treat them fair, well below market. But don't get me wrong, I'm definitely making good money on basketball products.
Oh yeah, sure. So, all right, guys. Well, hey, we're gonna wrap it up. I saw Tommy just joined us. Thanks for joining us. We do appreciate everybody watching. Vince, hey, thanks for checking us out and stuff like that. Leighton, thanks for joining us. Sorry we're getting out here. It's been a little. It's almost an hour. I don't know, 45 minutes. I'm sweating. I need to sit down someplace else. Maybe try to find a fan. So remember, Rob has a show Saturday morning, American Legion, South End of Columbus. It's advertised into Beckett. Definitely. He's gonna give me that $50.
Yeah, $50 show cash.
We're not doing the $50.
1 p.m. You do have to be present to possibly win that.
Now, if I just like put an emoji of me there, like a cardboard emoji, can I get in it?
No, sorry.
All right, guys. Somebody else is going to get a chance to win the $50, not I or Bobby, because I've left Bobby there before, but I'm not going to because
We gotta run a shop.
we got to run a shop. Anyways, he is going to be giving out packs of cards to kids under 14. If you want to wear your mask inside the show, you can. You don't necessarily have to. He's not going to. That is not his job to govern We did know from the last show there was almost 100 people there. There was not a lot of social distancing, so if you have a problem with that, that's probably honestly not the show to go to. I've talked to one customer in particular that has health issues, and I've discouraged him from going because he wants to go through those boxes like Chris had last time. That was $2 card. It was $2 card, and there was like one guy sold a card on eBay for $100 out of there. So it was just finding it first. So
Yeah, Clay's like fix the air conditioner. Well, Clay, we actually have had it fixed about 6 times.
Yeah, Clay,
and it
I would love
usually
to.
works about a week, and
Yeah.
then goes again.
yeah, it'd be nice if we had it'd be nice if we was at a different location. That would help us out with a better air conditioning system. But we will we will be working on that. So, but anyways, Rob is giving away a blaster box. He's giving away a box of Crunch Time during the day there. So. New Beckett's out, we have, and all right, check out GameTimeSports.com, GameTimeSportsCollect.com.
Yeah.
If you're not close and you're looking for wax, $5 shipping all the time. And all right, well, we will talk to you guys next week.
Yep. See you later.
For me and Bobby and Rob, talk to you later.
Take care.